for Donald Trump in 2016, 2020, and 2024. I am prepared to die on this hill. If Donald Trump is part of the Epstein list and why he has decided to pretend like doesn't exist anymore, then the war that I've been waging on liberals, I plan to wage on Donald Trump if he cannot explain or make sense of this soon.
Actual court document filed in 2016. It accuses Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein of terrible acts against a 13-year-old girl. Look at this. So this girl was promised money and a modeling career to attend some parties in New York that were held at Epstein's residence. At least 4 of these parties were attended by Trump. And by the time of 1994, Donald Trump had known Epstein for at least 7 years. Here's a quote from Trump. "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy." Here's another quote from Trump talking about Epstein. "He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." Trump knew that this girl was just 13 years old. And here's where it gets terrible. Donald Trump initiated contact with the plaintiff at 4 parties, and on the 4th and final encounter with Trump, Trump tied her to a bed, exposed himself to her, and proceeded to forcibly rape her. During the course with his savage act, the plaintiff loudly begged Trump to stop, but with no effect. Donald Trump responded by striking this girl in the face with his open hand and screaming that he would do whatever he wants. And you guys can read all of this, but I'm going to finish off here. Immediately following this rape, Donald Trump threatened the plaintiff that if she ever revealed this to anybody, he would have her family killed. Look at this. Read this whole thing if you want to. It's absolutely terrible. Unfortunately, this case was later dropped, but not because what happened wasn't true, because Donald Trump threatened this girl's life and her family's lives. And this isn't fake, this is an actual court filing. I think we all know why this has gotten so little attention. Ask yourself why the same people screaming "protect children" are supporting this guy.
Well, no surprise. We know Donald Trump's name was on the Epstein list. I'm wondering where all you black MAGAs out there, the Messy Machons, the OK Riggs, the Officer Tatums, the Anton Daniels. How do you clowns feel now knowing your daddy Trump is a pedophile, messing with young girls? Him and that disgusting Epstein. You guys were thinking that the names on the list were going to be all Democrats, and I'm not releasing the Democrats from comparability as well, because they have a lot of Democrat names on there as well. That's why Biden hadn't released the Epstein list either, because I'm sure there's Republicans and Democrats on that list, and it would destroy Washington and what's going on there. So, but Donald Trump is definitely on the list. And I'm just wondering what you black MAGAs, how you feel about it. You guys going to still support Trump, I know that. There's very little Trump can do. Even if Trump came out on TV and told you he messed with young girls, y'all would still you guys would still support Trump. You would say pray for Trump. We forgive you, Trump. That's what you would do. But yeah, Donald Trump's name is on that list. And that's the reason why Pam Bondi is not releasing that list. Because there's supposed to be a list. There's also supposed to be flight manifests as well. I got the video with her saying that. So there's flight logs and there's a list. And Trump's name is all over that bad boy. Plus, you guys have already seen the court documents where that young woman tried to sue Epstein and Trump, but she dropped the charges because, or the lawsuit, because this clown Trump threatened her and her family's lives. Anyway, guys, man, this dude is disgusting. And you guys voted this clown back in office. This is disgusting. All you people that voted for Trump are disgusting. Because you knew who he was. He's a 34-time convicted felon. Obviously, he's a sexual assault abuser, and he's a bold-faced liar. And you voted him back in.
Because you said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk. When can we see them, and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have, well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah. What you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information. But
you heard what she said? A lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information. So what changed? Well, we know what changed. Trump is on that goddamn list. That's what changed. Thank you for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. Peace, take care, and be safe.